Good day, everyone. Welcome to the thesis defense on establishment of Bumbiryani physical store in Batangas City. So in this video presentation, our group will discuss the expansion of the Bumbiryani business from selling on an online platform to establishing their physical store. This feasibility study aims to determine if the plan for setting up for a restaurant would be viable and feasible. So for chapter 2, the market study, the nature of business will be discussed. So, according to the owner, the business name was formed from two different words, Bombay, a term used in the Philippines to refer to persons of Indian origin, and biryani, a popular Indian dish. Hence, Bumbiryani was created. So, as mentioned, Bumbiryani only started offering meals through social media platform. Thus, if this study would be viable, Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine Restaurant will be the third restaurant that offers Indian cuisine in Batangas City, which consists of 88 barangays. And as for the proponents who conducted this research study, if only ideas would be enough, Bumbiryani restaurant will obviously and undoubtedly be feasible and viable due to the fact that there are only two restaurants or Indian restaurants in the said city. And those stores are not enough to meet the city's demand for Indian food. So the first one, Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine Restaurant will offer the business best-selling authentic Indian cuisines like biryani, masala, and pulao. While the second one is the restaurant will operate 8 hours a day from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. And the Bumbiryani restaurant will be established along the President Jose P. Laurel Highway, Kumintang, Ilaya, Batangas City.
Good afternoon. I'm Hannah Sofia Sedian. For the analysis of the market, one of the factors considered is the willingness summary, where 400 respondents in Batangas City with ages ranging from 20 to 59 were sampled. The number of respondents was obtained using the Sloven's formula. Also, these age ranges were also considered due to the fact that they usually have the purchasing power. With that, and based on the survey results, the total number of respondents out of 400 who are willing to avail the service is 354, which is 88.5%, and the unwilling respondents are 46 or 11.5%.
Good day, everyone. I am Nina Cristel D. Valdez. Figure 1 graphically illustrates the historical demand of Indian cuisine restaurant per menu in terms of soul survey. It is computed by multiplying the population to the percentage of billing acquired in the willingness summary computed from the response of the participants, which will then be multiplied to the average annual consumption. While Figure 2 graphically illustrates the historical demand of Indian cuisine restaurant per menu in terms of double serving, same formula was applied to compute the historical demand. Both figures suggest that the demand of every menu is increasing and the sudden decrease in 2017 is noticeable due to the fact that the year before had the highest population growth. Figure 3 illustrates the graphical representation of the projected demand of Indian cuisine per menu in Seoul serving. The proponents used 4 different market projections in computing the projected demand and chose among which of the market projection is ideal. The proponents take into consideration 2 factors: the least standard deviation and the presentation of the graph. Both factors were achieved using the arithmetic geometric curve, since it shows in the graph that it has a slightly curved direction and is among the least standard deviation. While Figure 4 illustrates the graphical representation of the projected demand of Indian cuisine per menu in double serving. Both figures suggest that the demand over the next 10 years is continuously increasing. Next is the demand-supply analysis. The demand-supply analysis assesses the future marketability of Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine Restaurant and is computed by subtracting the projected demand to the projected supply acquired through the historical data of the competitors, thus obtaining the business potential market. It suggests that the study is feasible since all the potential market acquired in various menu proportion, such as solo and double, shows a positive value. As you can see on the following slides, the demand-supply analysis of pork biryani, beef biryani, lamb biryani, mutton biryani, prawn biryani, egg biryani, veggie biryani, chicken masala, mutton masala, and lastly, veggie pulao.
For the market share analysis, the competitors, which is 14.6% of the graph, is calculated by subtracting the total projected demand on 2023 and the maximum number of customers per year, giving a total of 93,911. The market share for Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine restaurant is 1.3%, is calculated through the sum of the projected supply of competitors in 2023, giving a result of 8,400. And lastly, the potential market, which is 84.1% of the graph, is calculated from adding the maximum number of customers who dine in and take out. The graph basically shows that there is a wide range of potential markets for the business.
So, proceeding to the pricing of menus, Table 13 shows all of the best-selling meals of Bumbiryani along with the new computed prices of two portions, which are the solo serving and the double serving. So the pricing of menus were computed by getting the summation of cost used. This is obtained by multiplying the quantity needed of ingredients to cost per unit. And the summation of cost was was multiplied by the assumed labor cost, which is 28%, and the food cost, which was 35%, that were based from the article of Rankin S 2020. By getting the totality, the final selling price is obtained.
Good afternoon, I am Paul Antonio Bisaba. For the marketing program, the proponents utilize the purpose of marketing, specifically the promotion element. The marketing strategy is to publicize and to promote the product. It includes the enhanced logo for the business, as the former logo was used in an online business. Therefore, the word restaurant was added to the latter. The menu contains 11 different Indian dishes and would be easy to read for all ages. Takeout packaging is an environmentally friendly, and it's a recyclable craft paper bag with their logo stamped on it. While Tupperware packaging is currently in use due to the fact that it began in an online business and it will be easy and convenient to deliver this way, therefore, it will continue to be used. The proponents also thought about the thank you card given to the customers, which contains the contact number, social media profiles, and address. The loyalty card, the customer would need 4 stamps in order to receive a free solo biryani for their fifth purchase. It will be their own choice and preferences. Using these approaches, Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine restaurant will receive a huge amount of attention. Promotion and advertising. They are used to promote products and services to be known and introduced to the market. Conveying information required various platforms to be utilized, which would be the channel for the target market to know the details about the product. As flyers will be distributed to the potential customers in order to promote and publicize the newly established physical store, the flyer will have a coupon attached to it in order to have a more engagement. On the first 50 customers will receive a 5% discount upon paying for their meals. Tarpaulin would be the figure of the restaurant, as it will attract the attention of potential customer. The proponents also prepared for the staff uniform to be used by the employees and for the customers to identify and interact with them properly. It is also believed by the owner that restaurant uniform ideas are a great way to establish a team mentality among your staff. The layout update for Facebook and Instagram includes the business information, location, and the updates. Using various social media can reach a wide group of consumers.
So next is the chapter 3, or the technical study of this paper. So for the technical aspect of this paper, the service introduced is a restaurant that provides customers with authentic Indian cuisine menu among the registered competitors in the market. The business offers a variety of dishes ranging from meats like pork and chicken, vegetables, and seafood like shrimps. As per data gathering, it is discovered that only Bumbiryani has an Indian national owner, while the competitors are Filipino OFWs from Middle Eastern countries. With that, the authenticity of Indian menu served in Bumbiryani is guaranteed. The service process of Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine restaurant starts with the arrival of the customers at the restaurant, where the cashier or the receptionist will greet the customers and lead them to their respective tables. Once the customers are on their tables, the receptionist will hand in the menu board, and once the customers arrive at a decision on what they will be ordering, the receptionist will be getting their orders so that the chef can prepare their orders. The food will then be served, and after eating, the cashier will state the amount to be paid, and will be accepting payments from the customers based on their orders. The production process is divided into two parts. The first one, as seen on the screen, is for the general process, which includes the marination of all meats and ingredients used per menu, as well as prepping and washing other ingredients. This preparation process has an estimated time of 120 minutes or 2 hours, and it will be conducted before the operating hours of the restaurant. The next slide refers to the process of preparing each menu, and this will be conducted by the workers during operating hours of the restaurant after the order of the customers was placed. For the preparation of chicken biryani, the time is 20 minutes, and 20 minutes as well for the preparation of pork biryani. So there are 40 minutes for beef and lamb biryani, 40 minutes also for the process of mutton biryani, and 20 minutes for the process of prawn biryani. 20 minutes as well for the egg and veggie biryani, 20 minutes for the preparation of chicken masala, and 40 minutes for mutton masala. And lastly, 20 minutes for the production of veggie pulao. For the service schedule of Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine Restaurant, the total days for the first year, which is 2023, of the business is 214 days since the target start of the business is in June 2023. 11 holidays and 4 days for maintenance and repair of the restaurant are excluded, which results in 199 operating days. The maximum service hours of the restaurant are 11 hours a day, in which 8 hours are allotted for customer assistance and 2 hours for the preparations and setup of the restaurant, and 1 hour for the estimated idle time of the restaurant. The maximum number of customers per day, which is 24 customers, was calculated by the addition of the average number of customers in the system and being served and the average number of customers in the waiting line, and then multiplied by the operation hours of 8 of the business. Then the proponent set a percentage for dine-in and take-out. 60% of the maximum number of customers per day will be dining in, while 40% will be taking out their order. The following table refers to the production schedule of 11 menus that Bumbiryani restaurant offers. Like for this one, the schedule shows the practical daily output per day and the possible attainable production per year for each menu of Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine restaurant. For the year 2023 to 2032, the practical daily output per day for chicken biryani is 4 servings, which is calculated by multiplying the maximum possible number of customers to the preferred percentage acquired through the survey questionnaire, the efficiency rate that the proponents have set, and the maximum daily capacity of 5, which is acquired from the percentage of each menu from the survey result, multiplied from the maximum number of customers per day. With that, the annual possible attainable production for chicken biryani for the first year is 841, which was calculated by multiplying the practical daily output and target operational days. For the pork biryani, with the same process of calculations, the practical daily output is 2, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 475. For the beef biryani, with the same process of calculations, the practical daily output is 3, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 537. For the lamb biryani, the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 201. For the mutton biryani, with the same process of calculations, the practical daily output is 2, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 301. For the prawn biryani, the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 201. Same goes with egg biryani, where the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 201. For the veggie biryani, with the same process of calculations, the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is also 201. For the chicken masala, the practical daily output is 2, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 334. And for the mutton masala, the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 100. Lastly, for the veggie pulao, the practical daily output is 1, and the annual possible attainable production for the first year is 134.
So as for the machine and production equipment, Table 14 shows the machine and production equipment that will be used in Bumbiryani physical store along with their quantity, unit price, and as well as the summation of the total annual cost. So it includes the refrigerator, heavy-duty stove, freezer, blender, double burner, and as well as the fire extinguisher. And for the service equipment, the next table, which is the table 15, is the service equipment which as will be utilized in daily operation of the Bumbiryani restaurant. And the last one, which are the furniture needed in dining area and office area of the future physical store. So it includes all of the four-seater table, which is 5 in quantity, two-seater table, which is 2 in quantity, and office table, and 2 kitchen cabinets, and 1 office cabinet.
The table shows the total annual lease of Bumbiryani, Indian cuisine restaurant in the area of 340 square meter in President Laurel Highway, Camintang Ilaya, Batangas City. The land will be rented amounting 68,000 pesos per month, with an additional 20,000 pesos for the ads and promos, acquiring a total of 836,000 pesos annual commercial lease. The location was considered with foot traffic, vehicle traffic, and nearby establishments in mind. And the vicinity of the restaurant are near known landmarks such as KFC, Caltex, Shell, BPI, Metrobank, and government offices. The layout of the floor plan would be 340 square meter in total, as it includes the combination of outdoor and indoor dining area with service counter, along with the office, kitchen area, and lastly, the parking lot. As you can see with the front view of the restaurant, the parking space allotted for the customers is at the front, as well as the outdoor dining area and the entrance. The side view of the restaurant includes an open window as seen from the picture, and the second figure would be the view from the service counter. As you can see, the menu is included for the customers to look at. And for the third figure, this is another perspective view of the kitchen area. The main kitchen area contains a service area where the foods will be turned over to the counter area, as well as the preparation and storage areas and the cooking area for the light meals. Necessary kitchen equipment is also in the main kitchen area. As you can see, there's a pan hanging above the aisle, and then the dirty kitchen on the other hand will be where the large batches of meals are cooked, along with the bigger sinks and for cleaning pots and pans. The dining area. The indoor dining area contains 3 sets of square tables with 4 chairs each and a water dispenser. The outdoor dining area contains 2 tables with 5 seats each and 1 set of 2-seaters.
With the utilization of Enscape software, the proposed layout for Bumbiryani Indian Cuisine restaurant was seen on the screen, starting with the parking area and the outdoor dining area. Then entering the entrance of the restaurant shows the indoor dining area. Then the kitchen for cooking light meals, the preparation area and service area, followed by the dirty kitchen and the washing area, the counter, and the office and CCTV room on this side. Also, there is a logo embossed on this wall for the customers to take pictures.
Let's proceed to the bill of materials. Since Bumbiryani is establishing a physical store, materials for buildings and construction are considered. The table shows the bill of materials and its corresponding cost estimate amounting a total of 1,648,052 pesos. The table shows the monthly consumption of the power supply, water supply, and internet connection, as well as the Indian Cuisine Restaurant's annual utility cost amounting 108,171 pesos necessary for the operation. Let's proceed to the salaries and wages as well as the fringe benefits of employees. The table shows the respective wages of the cashier, 2 servers, and 2 kitchen staff in daily, monthly, as well as annually, which cost a total of 676,800 pesos. Next, the fringe benefits. The table consists of the annual contribution of employees to fringe benefits such as SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig, with a total annual contribution of 138,636 pesos. Lastly, let's proceed to the permits and licenses. To legally run a business and ensure its successful operation, permits and licenses are required, depending on the capital and lot size. The table shows the tabular data of the particulars necessary in its establishment. The amount of total contribution is 9,195 pesos. And lastly, total investment cost. After the expenses are computed, the overall investment cost needed for establishing the restaurant is shown in the table. The amount 4,581,379.40 is the total cost necessary for the operation of the business. It is the summation of the total fixed cost amounting 2,586,671 pesos added to the total working capital amounting 1,994,671 708 and 40 centavos. That's all, and thank you for listening.